You ready?
Okay. How many people in here think that paying for insurance is a waste of money? All right, well, I'm here to tell you why it's definitely not a waste of money. I am a licensed health insurance agent. I've been in the business for 20 years. I started when I was 8 years old. So I have been educating people about health insurance for a really, really long time. So there's two main reasons that I've been told why people say I'm not gonna pay for health insurance. Number one, I'm healthy and I don't need it. But what happens when Miss Jogger Girl trips and breaks her leg, right? Different story. So you never know what can happen tomorrow. So the first thing I want you to know about insurance is this. Let's say I'm driving down Southern Boulevard and a dog, not a cat, runs out in front of me, and I am a huge animal lover, so of course I'm gonna swerve out of the way. Well, I accidentally sideswiped the car next to me. So is it acceptable at that point in time for me to pull over and call Geico and say, hey, I'd like to buy a policy, I just got into an accident? What are they gonna say? They're gonna say, no way, right? Well, it's the same thing with health insurance. So you can only buy health insurance at certain times of the year or following certain life events. But if you wait until you need it, it's gonna be too late at that point in time. So just to put the cost of unexpected medical expenses into perspective for you, I actually reached out to a colleague of mine who works at Blue Cross Blue Shield of Florida. And I asked her if she would look at some claims for people who were admitted to the hospital unexpectedly. She looked at 2 claims for me, and both of these people were admitted for 2 days. The first gentleman had fallen ill. He went to the hospital for observation. He had no surgery, but his bill came to $123,000. The second person, he was in an automobile accident, and he had to have major surgery. Now the good news is he's okay. The bad news is that his claim came to $573,000 for 2 days. So it's truly astronomical what these things can come to. So, reason number 2 why people say I'm definitely not going to buy health insurance is it's too expensive, right? Because, I have way better things to spend my money on. Well, that's not necessarily true. You can refer back to the 2 gentlemen we just talked about, right? Luckily, they had health insurance, so a huge portion of those bills was covered by their policy. Now, usually insurance will pay for 80%, sometimes even more, for hospital bills. So there's a couple of ways that you can buy health insurance, but I always recommend that people start out at a website called healthcare.gov, healthcare.gov. So at this website, you're gonna go on, you're gonna put in your information like your age, your income, your household size, where you live. It's gonna give you a list of plans that are available to you based on where you live. So it's also gonna tell you if you qualify for any financial assistance. So let's say I'm 28 years old, my income is $30,000, and I have 1 kid. All right, so I go on there, I put in my information, and I happily find out I'm eligible for financial assistance. I'm eligible for both a reduction in my co-pays and deductibles that I pay at the doctor, and I'm also eligible for a reduction in the monthly premium. Premium is what you pay each month to buy your health insurance. So in this example, I would pay, instead of $655 a month, I'd pay $142. So it really is a huge savings. So, in conclusion, I will say this, health insurance is very complex. We've talked very high level today. But if you don't remember anything else about what I said today, I hope you're gonna remember 2 things. Number 1, you can't buy car insurance after you crash your car, and same thing goes for health insurance. Number 2, I hope that you will remember this website and that you'll go and check it out, because you might just be surprised. Thank you.